Hello, once again. Now we are taking the another some little bit of advance, and I want you to watch all the videos very carefully, because if you directly jump to this video, you will find little bit of trouble in understanding. So this question is a very nice question, and institute has asked this question I guess twice or thrice. So just look into this. University has 3,000 students. So number of students were 3,000. These students are divided in 4 categories. So all these students are divided, either they have taken BTech or MTech, MS or PhD. Draw a flowchart for finding the percentage of the student in each category. Okay, what does it mean? Let me make you understand the question first. There are total 3,000 students. So some people have taken BTech. Say for example, there are 500 students who have taken BTech. So what is the percentage in each category? So for in BTech category, you will find a percentage like this. 500 divided by 3,000 into hundreds. So basically this will get, okay. Likewise. So you just need to calculate the percentage. So same way it will go like MTech. Suppose in MTech there are 300 students. So obviously again you will calculate the percentage like this, 3,000 into 100. So we have to cut this. It comes to around 10%. Yeah. Likewise, so we have to calculate. Here it will come somewhere, say 15%, around 15%. I'm not saying exactly 15, but around 15%. So likewise, we have to calculate the percentage. Yeah, I know that little tricky sum, but it is not actually tricky sum. You can understand it very well. But let me start first. So first, you will have to have a start button. Perfectly fine. Input. Okay. So input is what? There are number of students, 3,000 number of students. So what will be as? You need to understand that which category the student belongs to. So input will be K. So I need to write here read K, because data is already there. We need to find out K. Read K. Okay. I'll be using some variable to define them. Either I'll make them 0 or something like this. Okay. So look at this very careful. This is the start point. So here I'm making a decision box whereby I want to know whether this student, the first student, that is N, is equal to 1. The number 1 student is category BTech or who he is. So inverted comma is to represent the textual data. So this is why it is inverted comma. So K is equal to BTech. If the answer to this question either comes yes, or answer to this question may come no, whatever way. If it is yes, then I want that answer to get summed up like total, so that I can count the number of times it got yes. So let's have a B is equal to B plus 1. So I have to define the B's value out here. So B is equal to 0. Initially the B value will be 0. But what if the answer goes negative? That means I have to again check either the student belongs to some other category. So I will check if the student belongs to MTech category. Okay. If the answer comes yes, then I have to take the total number of times MTech got yes. So that I am storing here the total. Here I am storing the total number of students. Total numbers. That is why the value was initially 0. Here I am using the word variable M. M is a bucket where the value will be stored. So M is equal to M plus 1. Again I have to define the M as a 0. So what I am doing is, let's have this M also 0, or we can do something like this. Let's not have this box only, so that we can write all one by one. This will go something like this, little big one. Fine. So again the value got M. Again I have to ask a question whether the answer is no. If the answer is no, again you have to check if the category is, which one was the category? MS and PhD. There are 2 more categories left. Okay. Say for example the student belongs to MS category. If it is ms, then I want every time it is ms, then I want total of the ms. So ms is my variable. Ms is variable. I can take here k, f, whatever you want to take. Ms is my bucket. So ms plus 1, again it will take the total of the ms. Okay, fine. If the answer to this question is again no, then definitely the student belongs to category called phd. So that comes to p is equal to p plus 1. So you can see my program. The program will either go down, down, down till p, or it may take left turn, or it may take here, or it may take. So it depends upon that. It may take any turn for that matter. If the answer is yes, every time it takes turn, the total should get, it should get added to this one. Okay. I don't want to end the program right now, so I will have to take it up again by asking a question. Is n is equal to 3000, because there are total number of 3000. If answer to this question is no, then the program should go up. But before it goes up, I want value to be changed so that it is counting n. N is equal to n plus 1. So now this will go. Oh, I know, it's not straight. You will manage, I know. Oh, it should not go so up. It should go here only, no? Better than yours. Okay, nice one. Now we can see this one. Let me have little bit zoom out. Now can you see this? Okay, perfect. Now it cannot be loose end, so we have to bring it to down somewhere. So let's bring it here. So all the programs are coming down. Little tricky some, but not very tough to understand. Now we can see that everything is coming down. So understand now just understand the program. This line which I have drawn here, this line, this is creating a loop. So either the BTech student is there, or the MTech, or maybe MS, or the PhD directly. We don't need to ask if the student belongs to PhD, because the final category will be the PhD. So total 3000 students. So this will run 3000 times this entire circle, and once the circle is done, then the program will stop. So once the program stops, then I will have a total in all these buckets: B bucket, M, MS, P. So I need to find out the percentage. So see how I am calculating the percentage. Let me zoom it a little bit. So I am calculating the percentage. So to calculate the percentage, I am creating a single box. You can create multiple boxes, no problem. You can create a single box also, no problem. So first was a BTech. So B is equal to total B. B was the total. Remember that? Divide by. I am dividing it by 30. See, understand. If B is say 300, dividing by 3000, and I have to do 100. So this 100 2 zeros cut. So I am taking 30 only. Automatically it will become percentage. Sometime we can take another variable called P, percentage of B. We can take percentage of M. It's up to us. M divided by 30. You remember percentage of MS, that is MS divided by 30. So all the percentage are getting calculated. PP, percentage of PhD is 30. So all the percentage are getting calculated here. Now I will have to print these values. So here is the values getting printed. Print PP, PM, PMS and PP. Whatever variable you take, you need to define it and then stop the program. Now you can see the program exactly how it looks. Let me zoom out. You check now how it starts. So reading was only K category. There was nothing to be read. Here you need to define the MS as 0 and this P was 0. So in no case it should go out. We have to have the values in the box only. If it is out, your marks will be deducted for that. So always make sure that you prepare it at the end so that all the values are in the box. Is that clear? So this is the final answer for the question. Categories of student in each courses. We need to find out the percentage. The percentage is calculated out here. You can see the answer now. This is an answer. So do one thing, you try by yourself first and then after you copy the answer. If you try yourself, even if it is wrong, don't need to worry. Again look at the answer and then again try once again. Okay? Chalo. Thank you very much.